I have finished my coffee plantation. Now, how? How I did this? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anno 1800. I'm Neodyinamite. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing some more tractors in the new world, because that's exactly what I need. So last time we did this thing, right? We've established ourselves the tractors on the coconut oil thingy. Everybody have a bloody ass coconut oil. The production is nice. I'm sticking around 400 something productivity with the tractors and all the specialists I'm using. So basically the idea is that this thing should be able to supply my idea, my plan of having 100,000 investors in Cape Trelawney. Will that thing work? I have no idea. It works on the paper. We're gonna see will it actually work in the actual game. But for now, you know, this is all like on paper, so I need to prepare for that thing. So this thing over here is responsible for supplying with the resources necessary to make the bicycles and the carriages in the old world, especially in Cape Trelawney. And of course, as a side product, I'm making tobacco over here, which later on goes to the cigar factory, so I can make cigars as well. I basically have 0 tobacco plantations on any of my islands. I don't have any of those. All of my tobacco is coming from a specialist as a side product from the other plantations. So yeah, that kind of also works. So that's one thing. I did a bit of a change. You probably remember that I did a bit of a small city over here. And I was thinking to myself, because the first plan was to make coffee over here, but I forgotten that I don't have the fertility for coffee over here. So that plan had to go through the window. Instead of that, on the island where I'm making at the moment chocolate and making food, such as, you know, the fried bananas and the taco or tortillas? No, the tortillas. I got coffee. Okay. So this is a bit of a waste, because we need to have a lot of coffee. According to my calculations, and you better sit for this thing, okay? You sit? Pause the video if you need to sit. I need 55 coffee roasters working at the efficiency of 240, and I'm gonna need around 100 coffee plantations. Yeah. So in other words, shitloads of. So I need to save every island I have with coffee fertility. I know I could try to use the trade union to basically put, like, you know, the coffee fertility over there, but that, in my opinion, that's a waste. If you're playing on this type of a fertility settings, where I got like tons and tons of different fertilities on all of my islands, using this thing in a trade union is, in my opinion, a waste. Sure, if I would be playing on hard fertility and I would have, like, let's say 2 fertilities per island, that's okay. But I got options over here, so I'm not gonna waste that thing on. I got better specialists to put in my trade unions. So later on, I plan to move all of this thing to this island over here, and this island will be responsible for making the food for the other islands around the archipelago in the new world, right? So this is like still work in progress, but basically everything is ready. I just need to slap in the trade unions, put in the specialists, and that thing is done. So I just want to address this thing really quickly. I did this thing off screen because I already did one island with the chocolate production, and I don't think that, you know, that'd be interesting, because if I would have to record every single fixing of me, then I would be stuck on, like, let's say 110 episodes of Anno, and yeah, that's like not a thing. If you want to copy this thing, feel free to copy it, whatever you want, right? This is more or less how this thing goes. Right, so plan for the day, coffee. I got this lovely island over here. I've started to do over here, but something over here, but with all honesty, this island is still like a virgin, you know? It's ready. It's still... Okay, I'm gonna quit here before I'm gonna get banned on YouTube. YouTube does not deck your jokes, Neo. YouTube just wants to ban you. But the idea is that I want to have coffee over here. So, plan is to fit here at least 25 coffee roasters, and then, well, we're gonna see what else we could try to do. I can get rid of this, because we are not making... Yeah, you don't say. We are not making the food here anyway. We're making food on different islands. This is gonna be probably the main harbor area, so we have to do some changes as well over here. Probably something like this. This actually look nice. If I'm gonna do this and do this here, and then we're gonna put the big warehouses around like such. Yeah, this is nice. The ship with the specialists that I want to have for this island has already arrived, so that's great. Okay, so I think this is gonna be the place where I'm gonna make the actual city. We also got some oil over here. I could try to make a small harbor here, but I won't be able to defend this thing, right? So probably the harbor will go over here. Can I build the harbor area over here for the fuel, for the oil? Please tell me I can. Please tell me it's gonna. Oh yeah, something like this. Doesn't look half bad, boy. We also got petals over here, so you know I'm gonna need this gigantic coast too. I don't exactly need petals, but it would be nice to have like some place where I can actually harvest those things, right? I've sent it in here the trade fleet, so they should arrive very soon. And for now, I think we should try to plan this thing out, but I probably should start with the railroad.
Check copy.
Right? So if you're gonna have train tracks over here, let's assume that, okay, they're gonna have to go through here. So more or less this is gonna be the harbor area. Like this. This is good. Too bad I cannot put the new ornaments from the old world over here. You basically don't have them. I don't know why. You only got the standard one for the let's say that you want to have in the middle of your city, right? So the gardens, the fountains, the altanas, the statues, stuff like that. But you don't get the cool ass industry ornaments over here, and I don't understand why. Ubisoft is racist, man. They don't allow they don't allow black people to have ornaments. I bet that's the reason. And the trade union will go somewhere else over here. Right. This is gonna be a lot harder than I've expected, that's for sure. Why you're not getting... Okay. This is gonna be a bit of a problem. Alright, I think I want you somewhere over here, so you have to move. I really prefer not to move this thing, you know? Screw it, let's make it like this. Actually, I can make the warehouse over here. I'm gonna need a lot of warehouses. Yeah, and this should work, right? If I'm gonna move you a tile away. You still got range, okay, one tile away. That works. And yeah, if I'm gonna move you here. Okay, that works. And it doesn't work over here any longer. Yeah, now it's gonna be the more difficult part. Planting out the trade union in a way so it's gonna affect every single coffee house rooster
Ship under attack.
there is. What? Which ship? What the heck?
Hold the crane.
How? Oh, the white flag stopped to work once again. God damn it. In the meantime, the trade fleet has completely arrived and I've prepared a little docking area for them, so they should be safe. Okay, all of them have like white flags, so they're still safe anyway, but you know.
Crane.
And I got myself a bunch of building materials, so that's gonna be essential. Right. Okay, so now the only thing I need to do is squeeze all of that thing and remember about building warehouses around. Yeah, easier said than done, that's for sure. Okay, you know what? I could try to maybe... I'm gonna have a few how do you call those things actually? I'm not sure. I never use them. If you think about that, I never build those things. The pearl farm. It takes 1 minute and 30 seconds to make me one pearl? No wonder I never use this thing. Holy shit, it's so expensive, it's so dumb. Right. So I would love to have a warehouse somewhere over here. Probably... I want to have it here. This is gonna be complicated. Sooner than I think. Yeah, because now I won't be able to squeeze there anything. Shit. Okay, maybe move it a bit to the side and try to squeeze one more coffee roaster over there. So if I'm gonna do something like this... Okay, probably won't have a direct road connection anywhere. But let's assume for a second that this thing is gonna go according to plan. Now, I could try to have a small city over here, which probably gonna be the thing I'm gonna do. As long as this thing has range. And there goes the range. Okay. I think moving this thing a bit up is gonna be the most beneficial idea, unless... No, this is... I thought I could move the warehouse a bit further into the coast area. But no, that's impossible, because the buildings are standing here, and that means that's the edge of the coastal area anyway. Yeah. But okay. Gonna roll with it somehow. Make a road over there. I really need a road? I need to go around, but I don't really need a road. And yeah, something like this, I guess. Make it nice. Make it look nice, man. Probably the warehouse should be standing a bit closer, though. Yeah, see, this is why I don't upload most of the parts. I just cut out the middle thingy, because this is exactly how the video looks like without me cutting it out. It's like, should I try to move this thing one tile to the left or move it one tile to the right? You could say that those coffee roasters fit perfectly inside. Right, so we got one here, 3. Okay, I think I can try to go do something like this. So now what I need to do, let's make one more over here. Please tell me that all of you are influenced by the trade union. Yeah. So if you don't know why I do this thing, okay, this is like endgame tips, boys. It's tips for free from a professional YouTuber. If you have professional Anno YouTuber. Oh, see, for example, this one doesn't work. So I build the trade union thingy. I don't put anything inside. I just build it, right? And I put the buildings in like this blueprint mode, and if the building is gonna be within the range of the trade union is gonna light up. See? Like you got that square thingy around it. If I'm gonna move away, then that means that this thing is not influenced by the trade union. So I need to move this thing a bit up. Okay, now what? Let's do something like this instead. Okay, now this one's not affected. Ah. Right. I'm starting to think that I have to move those guys like this. Can't really make you in the middle, I believe, because... Wait, how big is the warehouse? It's 4 on 4 or 5 on 5? No, it's 5 on 5. So I could try to maybe move you a bit to the side. Yeah, but that's exactly the thing I don't want to have. Unless I'm gonna move this thing a bit to the side. Yeah, and another thing is that the trade union is 2x2. I mean 4x4. I move it a bit to the side, and I think everyone is affected. Yeah, should be. Okay, it's working. Now this one. Okay, so the influence over there. That means the warehouse can go here. And then we just have to move those things from up there and just mimic the same thing I did down there. That's what she said. Okay, that goes there. This one goes here. It's not gonna look that good, isn't it? Yeah, that's for sure. All of you are influenced? Yeah. And now you're just gonna need a warehouse. Build it somewhere over here. The warehouse does not need to be influenced by that, just saying. Okay. Works for now. So I've created something like this. I can't really say I'm super proud of it, but, you know, considering how much coffee I'm gonna need, yeah, I could maybe... The question now comes, do you want to make this thing look more natural by destroying some of the coffee makers, and then I'll have to add myself another trade union to fill up the blanks?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Or do something else. I think I'm actually gonna make more trade unions, right? Because with that thing, I could try to go a bit more crazy with some other things. And by that you will see very soon. I can also try to make myself this thing somewhere around here. Yeah, that'll fit perfectly. And surround this thing with houses. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. I'm so glad I came up with this thing. I can tap myself on the back now. Right. Okay, hold on a second. Get this thing out of my way. Let's copy this thing for now. Okay, so you... No. You know what? Let's copy with the road. It's gonna be easier to fit this thing in. Right. Ignore that one warehouse that's standing out, because he's not needed here. Okay, so more or less this is gonna go this way. Okay. I'm so happy they implemented the copy tool in this game. Like, oh my god, it's so good to just drag and drop, and you can copy entire districts if you want to. Okay, so I got this thing here, and those things will actually go to the side instead. So for example, one go over here, and okay, maybe not like this, like this, and then I'll have to do exactly the same thing on the other side. So you're gonna go more or less over here. There I go. Okay, and now in the middle of it, we're gonna build ourselves the town hall, which I probably won't construct, but you know, for the lulz and giggles. And now I'm gonna delete some of those, right? So I need to calculate. Actually, no, let's just move them so I know exactly how many I have removed. So those two will go outside, those two will go outside. Okay, and those spaces will be filled up with houses. Let's see. Those two will have no warehouse, which is kinda annoying. If I'm gonna limit this thing even more, because I got a warehouse over here, I don't think the warehouse will be doing anything though. Maybe it will be. Yeah.
Your ship has returned
Yeah.
from its voyage.
Yeah, my ship have returned from the voyage. Lovely. Why I cannot fit up warehouse over here? Game. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Build the warehouse instead in front of the marketplace, so the people will be able to collect the goods they want. Okay, that goes. I want to move more coffee roasters over there. So let's see what other I can try to remove. Let's remove this one. Let's remove this one. Let's remove this. Wait, how many I got? 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that should fit. I've actually had to mirror this thing because when you do something like this, right? You don't have the possibility to mirror it. You can rotate it, but because this is like not symmetrical, yeah, I had to copy this thing manually, like do a mirror image of it. But okay, now it's finished. So more or less this is how it's gonna look, right? And I'm gonna fill up the empty gaps with additional houses. Now I just have to figure out how I'm gonna place those. And basically the city area is done, and that's the easier part, because now I have to fit in somehow the coffee. Right, so the city is built. I've upgraded it right away to the obreros thingy, so you know we're gonna have a workforce for all the coffee roasters. I've established the railroad connection as well, so it's all over the island. Well, more or less all over the island. It basically goes around the island, so it goes over here into this refinery. Then you have one more track. Like this is basically the intersection, the most important one, because it goes to the harbor area and then splits into the other sides of the island. So you go over here, over the bridges, to those two refineries over here. And I don't think I got any more. Yeah, I think I've built all of them. Right, so I got that thing of the order. And now comes the more difficult part, because I need to have coffee, right? Coffee plantations. Now it's gonna take 1 minute for this thing to produce anything. I'm gonna have productivity around 400 and something, right? So it's gonna be 30 seconds. I got how many coffee roasters I have over here? Because I only need the coffee plantation for half of them. That's the brilliant plan about this entire thing. Okay, I have to actually build them, because otherwise this is no way of counting this. I mean, yeah, I could try to count this thing manually, but oh my god, we're gonna need
People celebrate your leadership.
we're gonna need a lot more people over here. So probably one of the most important things: what type of specialists we're gonna use, right? Okay, hold on a second. Just need to connect this thing. But you again. So I got trade union over here. Of course, we're gonna put this guy over here, Marco de la Moja, crusher of the beans. You probably think that he's like super
Your ship
rare.
has returned from its
I got
voyage.
20 of those guys. They just arrive at the harbor every single bloody time. You want one of those? I can give you. How many you need? 5? Like, no problem. And the beautiful thing about him is that he makes you coffee beans, right? And the best part is that he makes it every other time, every second time. So when you have, like, let's say a coffee roaster and it makes this circle over here, it makes it full circle. So that means every second circle,
Don't trust me?
every second full made circle, this guy's gonna make you coffee. So that means if I'm gonna have, let's say, 20 coffee roasters, I need to build coffee plantations only for the 10 of them, because the other 10 is gonna get supplied by the passive booth of this guy. So that's the first guy. Second guy is she's gonna make me some bonus chocolate, so that's gonna be great, because the chocolate I have works for Cape Terani, but the other area that I have with investors is basically running out of coffee, so I need to provide them, I mean without chocolates, I need to provide them with some type of a chocolate. And the last person is gonna be this guy, for bonus productivity. Yeah. Is this actually good? I'm kind of thinking that we're gonna need to get ourselves the robots from Nate to reduce the workforce, because holy shit. Wait, how many people I'm gonna get if I'm gonna fulfill all of their needs? Not that many much. Shit. Well, good thing I got myself a town hall over here. So I got 28 coffee roasters over here. So that means I need to provide coffee with... I need to provide coffee for half of them, right? So I'm gonna have productivity. Okay, it's gonna be... This one's gonna have productivity of around 200, right? Because this guy's base is 100, this guy is 50%, this guy is 50%, so that's 200. And then this person is 240, right? And the coffee plantation from the fuel alone is gonna have productivity of 300. Yeah, 300. So I'm gonna basically need myself... I cannot build this thing because I don't have planks. Hold on a second. Where's my plank guy? Ah, there you are. Get to the harbor. And we need to put some specialists inside. So after building everything, refineries, gold mines, stuff like that, the coffee roasters, I need 2,800 obreros around here. So with the town hall, I got somewhere here a special ship with special there you are. Get over here. We're gonna have to unload you, boy. Okay, you get on the side because you're empty. So you're also empty. Get on the side. Probably we're gonna have to send you for more resources. Okay, unload this bastard, and I need... Okay, which books we gonna need? Definitely gonna need this thing. Okay, reduces happiness by 4. Is that actually a good idea? How much happiness I'm gonna have? If I'll give you RAM, then technically speaking, you should be quite happy. Yeah, so one of the items I have is a double-edged sword, which is not exactly good. Oh! Ah, shit, I could try to give here that one special max resistance. I don't need that thing, I need workforce. Chances of illness plus 40%, workforce plus 25. What's the chance of illness? We don't have a hospital nearby. Yeah, if after it's gonna load, actually. You know what, I could understand if you would have some type of a good type of you know, mountaineers, explorers in this group trying to climb the mountain. But I see women on high heels and umbrellas, and you're not gonna tell me that those guys are a picture of success. Yeah, levitating is a Pentian form of art in this time. What the shit? Okay, rags to riches story. Sure.
Splendid old soldier.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that lunatic like this would probably be part of this expedition. Now, when it comes to specialists for the coffee plantations, let's see what we could try to use. So I could try to use the fertilizer, but that's gonna increase the amount of fields I'm gonna have. And I'm already gonna get bonus fields from the tractors. I could try to use this thing. It's gonna be probably a great option. Actually, you know what? Let's put it on the side. I really want to use the legendary guy because he's gonna give me potatoes and grapes, which I kinda gonna need for later on. I know that this is a waste. A lot of people do not agree that he's that useful, but yeah, like grapes take shitloads of space, and I think I'm gonna have a use of additional hops and grain as well. So, you know, just for the loose and giggles, and because I want to use all of the specialists, I just don't want to limit myself to using one of them all the time. I'm gonna use that guy. And then, okay, workforce needed minus 50%. Workforce needed minus 50%. That's nice and dandy, but the tractor's gonna reduce the amount of people I'm gonna need anyway. So that's a waste. I could try to use this guy. Workforce needed minus 10 plus 50 productivity. So I'm gonna end up with 230 productivity. Right? The base one plus the specialists, and that does not include the one from the tractors. And according to my calculations, I'm gonna need 15 farms to run all of this. I hope. Oh yeah, I forgot completely about the town hall. So the town hall is gonna get also some love. If I could only find... Where is the ship with the... Okay, hold a second. Either I already unloaded them and I've forgotten, or... Oh yeah, I unloaded them. So will she affect them? 24. Yeah, okay, so she does affect them, so that's great. And then I'm gonna put this book over here. Okay, that gives me a bit of a workforce. And then if I'm gonna put... Okay, I think... Yeah, let's get this book. It's gonna lower my happiness, but... I need workforce. That didn't work. Ah, it works only for a distance. Shit. Now with all of the upgrades, the tractor and the specialists, I'm gonna need 252 fuels. There's no bloody way I'll be able to fit this thing on this side of the island. Nope. I have moved this thing. Moved this village out completely. And then move those guys here. Move this thing away. And then I think I'll be able to squeeze it in. And just to give you like another idea how powerful the tractors are, okay? I got a farm over here that's making me... Actually, I got a... Wait, what? I got more fuels than I need? The heck is this sorcery? There we go. What? Oh, wait, I have to build you. I got a farm over here that actually has 0 workforce, right? So that basically this is a ghost farm, right? And it's because I got the tractor over here, which if you're gonna like put all of the fields of it and gonna supply it with fuel, then he's gonna reduce by 50% the workforce needed, right? And because I got another item in the trade union, reduces the workforce by additional 50%. So that means I don't need any workforce over here. And the space I'm gonna save I can actually use to make the obereros, which is gonna be necessary for make the coffee roasters working. It took me a while, but I think we've got it. We should have it. The recording is already like as long, so yeah, I have to like wrap it up this thing quite quick. So, oh yeah, I'm missing one specialist over here. Shit. Did I send a ship? I think I sent a ship somewhere to find me a specialist. I wanted to use the guy that gives me... Actually, you know what? No. I think...
Not too many changes, I hope.
Which one would be good to use? Because right now I got a bit of a problem with tobacco, but... Yeah... Is this actually a good idea? Hold on a second. How much tobacco I got over here? Is there an actual problem with the tobacco? I got shitloads of tobacco over here. I actually got more problem with food all of a sudden. Because, you know, the amount of people I have increased tremendously. The island that actually makes me cigars is replenished its tobacco supplies. Okay, what about this one? You're losing it, but that's okay because, you know, you're making this thing as a passive thing, so that's okay. Right, you should have... Okay, that only this farm is working because this one's offline, right? I turned this thing off in order for testing, so the amount I have over here is enough for me right now. And I'm making tobacco out of cotton, but the thing is that I got so much cotton that I'm not exactly using this thing. Oh no, I am using this thing. Okay, this is weird. Right, and how much tobacco you have over here? 49. Yeah, but that's actually good, I think. Ah, screw it. If something is gonna go terribly wrong, I'm just gonna swap the things. So, take out this guy. Put him here. There you go. Right. So he's gonna make me grain, hops, potatoes, and red peppers. I don't need the red peppers because I make the goulash in a different way. So I've completely threw out that thing from the production chain. But I need potatoes, I need grapes, and maybe hop. So maybe I'm gonna actually throw out the hop farms I have in the old world and replace them with something else. I think. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Those two things will be necessary. And this guy, does he make anything else? Red peppers, potatoes, grapes, grain. Yeah, so potato, grapes is the thing. Grain and hops is a bonus. Okay. So that works. And also I need to have more grain for the silos. Yeah. Okay, this thing goes in. Build up those. Build up this. And I think we got 16 coffee plantations. Yeah, we got 16 coffee plantations over here. So now the only issue is gonna be to fit everything inside. Why do I always have to pick up quests that are so ridiculous? Yeah, do you have range to that warehouse? No, of course you're not. Ah, okay, just for you. Even though I'm not gonna use that thing because just so you know, right? You may actually never notice this thing, but
Stop
the
production.
clay thingy, the clay pit in the new world is gonna cost you obereros. 100 obereros. That's a lot. It's actually a lot better for you to make bricks in the old world and just bring him here by ship. It's honestly a lot better idea than this. Also, side note, yeah, right now I'm only lacking 600 obereros because I've built myself another town hall over here. I've put in the nun, I've gave them the book, and I've got this guy from the old world as well. So yeah, apparently he works. So he provides me a bit of a bonus, and the same thing I did over here. So yeah, that kind of works. And if I'm gonna provide them with coffee, I should end up on how many obereros? They're gonna add me 500. Yeah, so basically speaking, if I'm gonna upgrade a few houses over here,
He's not special here.
then we should
what you
have
expect.
all of the necessary amount of the obereros. And that includes the ones working for... Wait, did I turn it off? No, I didn't turn off anything. Great. So yeah, we're gonna have the exact amount because everything is working. Everything that requires obereros, that is. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to build here a cigar factory. Yeah, for bonus happiness. That'll be great. But that's gonna be the thing for the future. Right. Okay. So I've squeezed up some houses over here to make it look more natural. One farm is gonna squeeze here. Yeah, this should be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna build a few houses here and there, you know. Just for the loose and giggles. There you go. Beautiful. Okay. Right. I think this neighborhood is now ready to start planting coffee. I got 4 warehouses. I hope that's gonna be enough. Probably it's not gonna be enough, isn't it? Yeah, I should probably try to squeeze. Okay, you know what? Just in case. One will go over here. Would that be enough of space? One of no. You need more space.
I wouldn't worry. Most only
Put
look
you
at the
up.
pictures.
Put you up. Okay. And then I'm gonna put 2 more warehouses over here. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. I don't know. We'll see. Right, build them up. Okay. Right, now close all of the farms and let's get into building. Ladies and gentlemen, I have finished my coffee plantation. Now, how? How I did this? Seriously? Okay, you know what? This is so ridiculous. Here, have a statue. There we go. A statue in the middle of nowhere. Right, so there are gonna happen 2 things. Either my PC is gonna explode, or this thing is gonna load. Well, you know what they say? Fingers crossed. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be scary. Oh yeah, this looks nice. Okay, wait. I had so much space. I've actually had a lot more space than I have expected. So I've added just a few freestanding farms here and there. There we go. Beautiful. I got so much coffee. Holy shit. And yet probably it's not gonna be enough. There you go. Beautiful. Like, what? 1/3 of the island is almost coffee alone? But, you know, it's working, so that's what's important. Right, all of this thing is here. Next time I should probably consider putting the fertilizer over here. It's gonna increase the amount of fields, but it's gonna give me like shitloads of actually, maybe I could try to swap this guy for the fertilizer. I'll have to make more fields. I'll have to make more fields on this side, and that's gonna be really hard to fit in because I only managed to build like 1 freestanding farm. Lack of issue was on this side, but I cannot, because there's a road going through the middle of this thing, so I have access to the coastline over here. I can't order those farms to have fields on this side. Yeah, okay, so maybe not. Maybe actually picking that idea would be a terrible thing. Okay, so we'll have this. And now, we just have to wait for the delivery of oil. Ladies and gentlemen, the insanity have started. The numbers are flowing in. I got shitloads of potatoes, shitloads of grain, shitloads of grape, and everything else. So all of that thing is gonna go back to Cape Trelawney, so I can manufacture that thing into different stuff, such as, you know, I need to fix the island with the grapes for this champagnage for the investors. I'll be able to make more beer now, so maybe I could try to sell some to the Paris. It's not like I need more money, right? But, you know, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So, since now we got the coffee, I think this is a good moment to start turning on the coffee roasters. The specialists are already inside, so they're gonna provide. And to my calculations, this is gonna look awesome. This is gonna be like a lot. But then again, I need to have another island like this. This amount of coffee roasters is not gonna be enough for all of my needs. I need another island with 25 of those. If I want to supply all of my investors, all of my opereros, all of my engineers with coffee. Oh wait, actually don't maybe turn off those things. Yeah, actually, no. I think it's okay to activate them. I got some extra farms, so we just can do something like this. There we go. I'm gonna check up the demand in a minute or two. You don't have a warehouse. Okay, let me fix that thing. There we go. Alright, we still have to make some decorations around. Sorry, Nate.
You've left the old...
Yeah, I know. I left the Audi something. Nobody cares. Right. Oh yeah, coffee goes in, boys. Coffee starts to go in. Chocolate, coffee. Chocolate, coffee beans, coffee beans, chocolate, coffee. Oh yeah. Let's see. What does that think? Right, 150. It's rising. It's rising like crazy. What's the coffee? 80 coffee and slowly growing.
I knew we could make it.
Yeah, of course you knew you could make it. Oh, look. Like, a minute ago, I had a need of additional 2,600 obereros. Now, I have a surplus of around 300. So I can put them to some other work. I don't know what yet. No, I take it back. They're still growing. Those bastards are still growing. 600 almost obereros. So, I could try to put... like a coffee roaster somewhere around. Okay, you know what? I think I got still a few specialists, so I can put this guy inside. There we go. Beautiful. Haha, nice. The only thing I need to do right now, 700, sure. The only thing I need to do right now is I need to go back to Cape Trelawney and bring the 2 remaining specialists. I got like this guy, as I said, I think I got like 20 of him, and you can get her from the prison, like she's dirt cheap, so nobody really cares about her. And of course, if you don't know, right, advice I always give, if you're gonna see the guy in the green suit, Ferras, he's like the most overpowered specialist in the entire game. If you see him, you buy him. He's quite rare, but he's like the best. And the best part is that he works everywhere. He works on every single facility, every single farm, every single factory, everywhere. Of course, in the trade union, right? But he works on everything. The best specialist, and he gives you like 50 productivity from nothing. It's like, yeah. And speaking of productivity, oh yeah. Also, I got some attractiveness because all of the specialists I'm using. So that's nice. Right, and the warehouses are keeping up with the deliveries as well. Ha! Already 400 coffee, 250 coffee beams and rising. Oh yeah, of course, just as expected, the warehouses on the farmland have problems. Yeah, I would never expect that thing to happen, boy. I would never expect that thing to happen. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so I think this is actually a good moment to leave this episode as over here. I'm just gonna unlock the coffee. There we go. So, because I already got one freighter going back and forth, but obviously he was not able to pick up any coffee, so now he'll be able to pick up coffee. And bonus points, because I'm making chocolate over here, this chocolate will be supplying the second island I got in Cape Trelawney, the small one, and probably all of my investors in the old world. So around 20,000, I think. That's the plan. Of course, from this island
An
and from the
explosion
other
in one of your
access.
factories.
That's new. That's new that something blew up. I have to probably establish additional deliveries with resources, you know, because I have a feeling that things here will explode quite often. But yeah, basically the island is finished. The only thing for me remaining to do is add... What the heck I did? I didn't want to do that thing. Not this thing either. New word, thank you. The only thing I need to do right now is add a few decorations here and there. Why you don't have access? Yo, what the heck? Hold on. You don't have access to a road? How? Missing something here? Why are you being weird? Why is this warehouse weird? Yo, the shit, man.
We had to go to.
You don't have access to the warehouse, to the main warehouse at the coast. How?
Spare a thought for us?
Oh. Oh. Sure. Thanks, man. Ah, here's the problem.
Don't give me that
Okay, this is
twisted
bad.
smile.
Shut up, Mayor. This is for buying up my island shares. There you go. So now this thing will be working. Additional coffee farms have been unlocked. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, I need to... Ooh, happiness is going through the roof. That's nice to see. Right, I need to get some planks over here to build up the remaining stuff, but the majority of the island is basically ready. I got shitloads of potatoes, so that those will go back to Cape Terrani, so we're gonna make schnapps out of that thing and deliver it to the workers, so they're gonna be happy. Oh yeah, 850 coffee. Delicious. Now we just have to establish a few ships to deliver that thing back to Cape, and holy shit, that's gonna be a lot of coffee. But it's working. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rambling too much, so for now, I think I'm gonna leave this thing as over here. Let me know what you think. If you want to try this thing yourself, remember, specialists are the way to go. Without specialists, this would be probably not
People
possible.
celebrate your leadership.
Oh, I would have to make a few less farms here and there, but, you know, in the end, we've actually managed to do it. I'm gonna probably switch the production for food to this island, like in my own spare time. You know, I don't think this is gonna be that interesting because, as I said, we already did that thing. I just have to move that thing from the old island over here to the new island because we got coffee here, and I want to use that fertility, obviously, for something else. I still have to build a few banana farms and stuff like that, but that's gonna be anything I'm gonna try to do probably between this episode and the next one. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, though, I'm gonna leave this thing as obvious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please up a lot. I'll see you in the next video.